Okay, today, Tolex. Now, I've pre-prepared everything, so this video doesn't take bloody forever. What do I need for today? So, rulers, I've got a 600mm ruler and a 300mm ruler, a sharp blade, brand new, make sure that is brand new, some scissors, I might not need them today, don't know, a new brush or applicator, a cup that doesn't have dead flies in it, contact fix. This is what I get in Australia, but you can possibly get something that is similar to similar wherever you're located. Piping for, now this is to cover the joints, because I'm panelizing all the Tolex parts, because that's the best way to do it. It looks neater and it cleans up a lot nicer, and you can hide the joints a lot easier. Normally I cut it vertical instead of horizontal, but today I thought I'll do it the harder way first, so whatever people would like, I guess, but I'm just doing it this way. So I've pre-cut all the these sides. Now this lip here is 25mm in from the side. I've cut 85mm lengths, so when you do, for example, flip it over, you've got plenty around the inside, so it goes past the places that you need. I guess when you do it more often than not, you kind of build up a system that makes it easier to judge how much you need. For example, this is I've already forgotten. Now we can use a ruler to figure it out. 175mm from the top part, so the outer edges of that piping groove. So it's about 175mm. So this is 175mm. Okay. So the part that probably everyone gets stuck on is doing the corners. So what I'm going to do, I am going to just do the inner part first, and then I'll focus more and I'll zoom in when I'm doing the corners. So it's, because I mean this is pretty simple stuff. Okay, so let's get shit out the way so I can do shit. All right. Oh, and another thing you need is a drink. Now by the time you have done majority of the glue application on the actual Tolex itself, what was I saying? By the time you've applied all the glue onto the Tolex part, well, this will be dry by the time you've finished, and you almost have about a minute or so, 1-2 minutes maybe, where you can just apply the Tolex pretty much straight away. So this is pretty much ready to go. So I'm now doing the glue on the Tolex, on the right side of the Tolex. So don't do it on the opposite side, otherwise that's, I don't know, stupid thing to do. Some people are stupid. I mean, if I was as drunk as I was yesterday, it's probably something I'd be doing, applying glue on the wrong side of the Tolex. And you can be generous with the glue. Just make sure that it doesn't clump up, and that it's applied fairly evenly. Piss that off. Hopefully my battery on my phone lasts, otherwise there will be gaps. Now that I think of it, I probably should have just done like a live stream on this. It would have been easier. I won't be able to see what people are saying on the screen, but I don't know, maybe next time. I guess this is where I would say, let me know in the comments what you reckon. Should I have done a live stream next time or whatever? So now we're about ready to go. Drink. Oh, bitch. Okay. So this part, that's the easy part. Now, majority of the glue can be cleaned up after. Oops. I pulled apart a transformer yesterday. Obviously, I forgot to clean up all the gunk that I got off it. So, anyway, you don't have to worry so much about this because you'll have to peel it up to apply the other part of that. I know what does it look like? No, I'll put it closer now because I don't need to worry about so much. Where's the other piece? So where it overlaps here to here, we'll get our roller and a blade. So at least we know how much we got. Okay, so let's apply some glue on both of those sides. Okay. That's still a bit wet. We'll just wait for a minute. Yeah, that's good. Now, and you can see here both are overlapping. Now it doesn't actually stay like this, and well, let's just do it now, shall we? I generally, well, no, I'll wait, because sometimes during the drying process it kind of stretches out, and okay, well let's just do it this way anyway. So you roughly have it, so you find out where the overlap is. So I know that it's right here. So I'm going to cut it where it's still overlapping, but in a straight line. Peel that away. Go underneath. Take away that part, and then it will be almost like a visible seam, sort of. I don't know if you can see that in that. Yeah, you can sort of see it. And usually what I do with these smaller offcuts is I fold them like this, because you're not going to use them again as well. And I use this for the corners, where I sort of like, I mold the corner in, but I'll show you how I do that. Okay, may as well do this side too. Whiskey, oh Johnny, oh. Now, so the main part is to make sure that there is no air gaps on any of your panels, and you sort of just try and squeeze them out with your hands. You know, and this is why I don't normally cut this until after, but it's all right because I can fix it anyway. Oh, one thing I forgot to mention is for the piping, I make a hole like with a 4mm bit, so I can actually feed this pipe on both. So once you obviously slide it all, put it all the way around, and then on the opposite side you feed that side in too. It's fairly tight with the 4mm because I'm using 3mm what do you call it, piping, and you basically just like until, so both sides go through that hole, and then you can just basically tighten it by pulling it. So both sides will be like so, and then you cut off with the blade on the opposite side after you've done, and it'll stay in place forever. And it's easier to remove if you need to replace a panel of Tolex or whatever, or you have to re-Tolex, what have you, whatever you want. The world's your oyster, mate. Okay. Okay. I generally rub it with my hands because of the heat, and it sort of like presses the air gaps out at the same time. You're sort of heating up the glue as well, and you can sort of see how it's going to sit. And you know, if it doesn't stick straight away, I mean, you can, there is a couple of tricks you can do, which is like you get your hot air gun, and don't put it on, like you just put on the low setting just for a light warm summer breeze, and you're basically just trying to cure or get that glue to cure pretty well, so it doesn't like do this sort of like a bubble up on the sides. Okay, should be good. I'll just pause for Uncle Doug effect. Okay, I'm back from a smoke break, so now let's just get into it, shall we? So I'm just going to apply the glue, obviously on both sides, and then I will look at how close I can get the camera for the corners and shit. Okay, you don't have to worry about if it's going over the Tolex. What I generally do is I clean up after with Prepsol or wax and grease remover, which is this stuff. You can obviously get it anywhere in the world. Well, not Diggers, but you might be able to get it somewhere. But Prepsol, or you know, preparation solvent, which is basically petroleum based. Let's just tilt this up, shall we? Oh, you bastard. Put some glue on my hands. Okay. Now, do the inside part where you're going to glue the inside as well, so everything sticks and it doesn't cause you grief later on. It's already getting a bit dry, so might need to top up the glue in the tin, in the cup, sorry. Otherwise it'll just dry up before I've even applied the glue to the opposite side. Okay, so this is there. Get our little piece of Tolex that we're going to glue on. Apply the glue to that. getting a bit sticky. Now if Brad's watching this, he's definitely going to say something about, I don't know, putting things together, and I know something about being sticky. I don't know. Talking shit. Alright, so this is ready to go. Oh, you bastard. Yeah, getting really sticky now. Right, so find out which side's the straightest, and overlap it just a tad, but at the same time match up, because this is snake skin Tolex, so it has to match up with the pattern on the opposite side, otherwise it just looks weird. Oh, come on. Ah, come on. Okay. Ow. Can be a pain in the ass sometimes. Okay, just fucking get it out of the way. And what I do here on each corner is I pinch them together. I'm going to fix that corner up so it overlaps into the groove. Otherwise, you'll just see the wood from the underside, and that's not what you want. Okay. So now we pinch the sides here. And I think I'll move the camera so it's a little bit easier to see what I'm going to do on each corner. And I'll start, I think, on the top corner. Oh look, need that. Okay, let's well, you probably didn't even see a thing. Let's how do I do this? That's as high as I'm going to get it, I think. So maybe I'll just before I go ahead, I'll just so nothing sticks back to it. Okay, so let's just zoom in. Oh, now it's two. So you can see I pinched each corner in. Now what I will be doing, I will get the scissors and go on that corner, just cut like that. On each corner, obviously. Right, so now I will fold this across and what I want to do is on this side cut it straight to on this angle to that corner there, so that folds in, and I'll just do a little cut here to remove the excess. And peel this back up while the glue is still good, and I shall do it the same on this side. So it folds in, and then I'll cut off the excess here. You can just hold the blade to the Tolex and just pull it. So now I've got the thing like this, like so, and when I fold it in, let's just do the other side as well while we're at it. Otherwise it gets difficult. Trim up the excess. Peel this back. So I can do the same here. Now usually so I'll just basically fold it across each other like so. Don't know if you can see that well enough, but if not, I'll just check in a second. Okay. Okay, now we'll just trim off that. I generally use a ruler so it goes neat into the edges. And what I do here, because both are there, so let's see if I can you see that? I'll just turn it around so it's a little bit easier. Now, corner to corner, go right into there, and press down. And that bastard. Well, normally it doesn't glue in on itself, and then you can sort of see and this is without any this is like the first part that I do, like, so this is what I refer to as a rough corner, and I generally, what you can do, and this is where the ruler comes in handy, is you can actually sort of like mold that corner in on itself, where it becomes almost like and you basically just do this to every single other corner, and as you can see here, it sort of has a little bit of a lip. You get a little bit of cyanacrylate or super glue, and you sort of, you get the ruler, and with the super glue you sort of like mold it into place. But you know, it's pretty effective without using super glue. Like when you get a decent corner like that, that's basically, you know, all there is, and you just apply it, the same process on every other corner. Until it's like everything's all perfect all the way around. And obviously here, because you'll need to, this will actually be cut, so it can mold a bit better on the bottom, just like we did with that first panel. Can I point? So here, this is just an offcut. I basically blend the bottom piece, which generally gets cut, you know, right at the corner all the way through, and you can't see it once you've formed that corner afterward. And if it is a little bit rough, you just what I tend to use is a Loctite 480, which is like a rubberized cyanacrylate or rubberized super glue, which will basically mold it. It's almost like creating a brand new seamless piece of Tolex to that corner. So I'll pause the video so I can do the rest of the corners, and at least show a finished product. No, I'll just keep going. Okay. Basically done. And Marge, the rains are coming. And you can get a ruler so you can sort of, you know, press the Tolex in. So that's what they look like after, you know, first shot. So I'm going to pause this video. I'm going to do the rest to get ready for the piping. Okay, I am back. Just had lunch and stuffs. So now I've sped up the video process by doing the rest of this, rest of the corners and stuff. So now I'm just going to do the piping. So first off, I have to find the hole, well, roughly where I put it. Oh yeah, about here. And what I'll do is I'll feed both sides in. There we go. Now, sometimes you've got to stretch it. Sometimes you got to stretch it out. Yeah. Ah. I don't know if you can see it in there, but I just pulled it through and it is pretty tight. It's all tight and hammered down. So I'll find the best way to show how to do that. And where's it gone? There it is. And now you repeat the same process on the other side. Okay. Okay, and there we have it. Now, not sure what it looks like there. That looks all right. And you generally just so now that that's all the Tolex and everything, find out. It's usually 220-ish to 220, 220. Is that 85, I think? Yeah, 85, 220, 220, 85 on either side, give or take. And how I do that is, don't ever may as well do that straight. $220, $220, perfect. Roughly there. $220-ish. Yep. Mill out. Generally I just get a pencil or pen, or even you can get away with using a screwdriver. So if you don't trust yourself sometimes, you can just pilot holes drilled for the handle. And I think I might, do I have the T-nuts here at all? Probably do. Yes, I do. Now, pretty sure T-nuts are like 6 or 6.5 mil. So no, they're 5. Yep, 5 mil. Oh, there's toggles that are 6.5 mil. So do I have? Yes, I do. Where is the 5 mil? There it is. Like a bastard. Wink. Bloody hell, where's the hole? And there we have a cab. This one's for a Soldano SLO 100 clone for a guy in Adelaide. Who, believe it or not, has the same name as me. Well, not last name, but, you know, first name, but whatever. So, that's how you... That's how it's done, mate. I know, what else do you want? Thanks. Oh, I think this is where you would, you know, say, that's a wrap.